Ciao. Is the light on?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, everybody? We're going to do a moto vlog all the way from District 6 all the way back to the Golden Rivers. It will take us approximately 34 minutes, so strap in your boots. Don't forget to smash the like button. We need all the help with the algorithm as we can get, so I'd appreciate if you did that. If you haven't subscribed, well, now's the time. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't commented, now's the time to comment too. You can do all these things with no problem. I'm ill prepared for our journey. It's okay. You guys don't mind seeing this stuff. I know how you guys roll. Let's see here. Open up my maps. Yeah, he would have been waiting a long time, so. Exit that, Golden River. 28 minutes. So traffic's better now. It was pretty congested on the way here. I should have actually shot the streets on the way here. It looked much better. Turn off the light? Huh? Winnie throws me off. She starts giving me orders. Nice. If you just let me get on my bike and do my thing, honey, I'll do it all, I promise. Am I going the wrong way? No. No, it says to go a different way. It wants me to turn left. It says turn left. I'm just going to follow the GPS. I don't think it's going to take us by the river to go home. It's going to take us a different route. It's better to film because we filmed that route 100 times on the way home from your family. So let's give them something new. I cut my lip somehow. It's okay. It's good for the content. We're making a 20-minute video, 30-minute video right now. All right, everybody. How you guys doing out there? We just had a good dinner in District 6. We did some street food. Pretty good vlog. That'll be going up live tonight. I don't know when the streets will be going up. Probably soon though, because it's a break from the walking and stuff, and try not to put out the same exact video every day. Get a little variety in our lives. All right, what's the question of the day? I'm trying to think of one right now. What can the question of the day be? I should have thought about this ahead of time. What's your favorite city in Vietnam? Keep it simple. I really like Hoi An a lot. I do like Da Nang, but I'd say Saigon and Hoi An are my two favorites. Hoi An is just a cool little place, man. You don't need long to be there, though. You can do a day trip there, or two, and you pretty much got it covered in Hoi An. So yeah, we're in District 6. It's a predominantly Vietnamese area. Not many foreigners live here unless they're like living with their wife that's already lived here. I don't think many foreigners are gonna pick D6 to choose when they first move here. It's a bit far from D1. It's like 30 minutes best. It's 26 right now, so 30 minutes on a real good commute. So if that's a good commute, think about what a bad one's gonna be. The bad one, I can tell you. Come on, go. Don't worry about the little kid. He does this every second. Parents got him all trained to do it. Sad to see, but yes, these things happen in Vietnam. snow is all of the way. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so this is a Viet. A what? Yeah, of course. I just talked about it. Yes. 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 I've seen many of those. Not my first, won't be my last. He's fast and furious on that shit. Alright, so yeah, we'll be exiting. As you can see, the traffic's really good now, you know. It's probably 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 8:20. So we've been out a while. We've been out since 5. Yeah. Now we'll go home and I will edit a few movies and play Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really starting to like Cyberpunk now. I'm 23 hours into it and loving it. And I'm not that far yet. I'm taking my time and I'm doing lots of side quests. I like the story, to be honest with you, man. Oh shit, what's this dog doing? Crisis averted. I personally know of 2 people that have gotten in motorbike accidents from a dog running across the street. So you always got to be careful for those type of things. So how are we liking the Moto vlogs, guys? Leave a comment on that. Do we still enjoy the Moto vlog series as much as we used to? It used to always do well, you know, before I had subscribers, or a lot. And now it does pretty much bottom. It gets the lowest views. But I'll always continue to make them because you guys like them. A bunch of my OGs, so I'll keep pumping them out. We'll do 1 a week for sure, at least. What else can I think of? There's the electronics store that's in every corner of every inch of all of Vietnam. They dominate the sector. And like I said, I've talked about before, you can get everything financed there for a year. So it allows you to pay something slowly. But as I've talked about before, the way the Viets, like, say a Viet makes $1,000 a month, and that's pretty decent. Like, that's middle of the road wages. Maybe, you know, the most can scrap together around $1,000 a month. Some it might be half that. But the way they buy like a new TV and stuff is usually the house is in the family and it's been in the family for generations. So there's no rent for one. So their overhead for bills is really low. So, and they can be very frugal and save up. So they'll just save up for stuff. That's how they'll buy a new motorbike. That's how they'll buy a new phone, the new iPhone if they want it, a new TV. They just save their money. So everybody always wonders how it's done. Well, I just told that chick just did that move with a baby on her motorbike. Golly, that is a weird flex, man. If I've got my like 2-year-old on my motorbike, I'm gonna wait until it's clear. I guess it's just so ingrained in the culture here to like drive kind of like that. So I can see how it can happen. I'm over getting mad driving. I don't do that anymore, as you've seen on the last motor vlog. On occasion, if somebody's like really retarded, I might get a little pissed, but for the most part, no. I'm taking a break tomorrow. I'll be taking my first break off vlogging tomorrow in a while because I've shot so many videos and my throat is like raw dog from talking so much for the past week on all the videos I've shot. I've shot like 4 hours of videos a day, every day this week, and I'm talking the whole time. And I have to talk a little bit louder when I use this camera, so it doubly is having an effect on me. There's a Loti Mart. This is District 11, right? Yeah. I'm starting to know where I'm at. This is around Sun's place, I do believe. I don't know if you'll watch this video, Sun, but I think we're in your neighborhood a little bit. This is where my motorcycle repair shop is too, right? Huh? This is where I get my... Yeah. No, where I get the oil change. Dumar. So we're on a motorbike and we're driving. I just wanted to point that out in case you didn't notice. There's a Grab driver over there. I try to keep my head still, and I'm admitting this isn't the best camera for moto vlogs, but I'm trying to keep my head forward, not move it around too much so you don't get sick watching the footage. It seems about 95% of you don't bother, and then it affects about 5%. So I can't afford to just go out and buy a camera for every need that I have. I'm not a big channel yet. Once I can afford a GoPro, we'll get a GoPro and it should look a whole heck of a lot better. But for now, this is what we got, the Sony X3000 taped to my forehead. There's a mom and a husband and their kid playing with this car. Van Lam University. Yeah, she needs an oil change. I gotta take it like maybe even tomorrow. I can feel it in the gearbox that the oil is losing viscosity. The shifting's a little bit notchier. It's the best way you can tell when your oil needs change, especially on this bike, is the gearbox gets not as buttery smooth. And then boom, that's time to change the oil on her. I use Amsel. It's about 40 bucks for an oil change for my bike, but that's because I use the best oil in the world, arguably. So I want to have this bike for a long time. If I ever buy another bike, I think I'll always keep this bike in this stable of bikes. Flash sale. Definitely, I need an oil change for sure. Like next time I go out, I have no choice. I want to get a steering dampener too, because the steering's a little loose on this bike. It has been from the factory. It's one thing I don't like about it. It's a little loose, meaning it goes left and right really quickly. I want to get it a little bit tighter, so we'll see if a dampener doesn't help a little bit. It's only like... Yeah, we already shot it. Maybe I'll put the link for the description in that. That's the new night market. Yeah. The new walking street. Not really so much a walking street as it is a walking park. I don't know where they come up with street for that, because it's not really a street. I mean, I guess it feels more like a side of the street. They just need to get rid of the music. That's the problem there. Or just only do it for a little bit. Do it for like 5 minutes every hour. It does not attract people. I promise you, there's plenty of restaurants we go to that never have used any music ever. I don't know why I have no idea, but it doesn't make a difference. I guarantee you if it was quiet. I bet you if I opened up a... Listen, can I talk? If I opened up a club right now in Boi Ving, I would have seats outside, right? And then I would have the club closed and you would have to walk in to go listen to music. I guarantee you, I would have a little bit of music outside played at a low level so you can talk with your mates. I bet you every weekend I'd be packed. $100 bucks. Guaranteed. I'll bet money on it. I guarantee you, just expats alone would be like, oh, finally somewhere. If you look at it now, like there's one expat bar that's like the one that stayed open through everything because they said they're a coffee shop. That one on the corner there, that place always has a bunch of expats because there's no music and they can talk, and expats like to talk. And so do Vietnamese. They just, all these businesses have it ingrained in their head that they have to have loud music to attract somebody, and that's just not true. And they're not willing to try it. So if you're not willing to try it, how can you know? It'll eventually change. They'll get rid of all that loud music in 5 to 10 years. Once things, you know, I'm gonna dare to say they'll get rid of motorbikes in 15 years because of pollution and traffic jams. And it'll pretty much just be cars and the subway. Kind of like what China did. Now Not many motorbikes allowed in China anymore. China. Taking it to the streets. I don't know what they're building. Must move ahead slow. It's almost like I need to write a list and have it right in front of me of not to move my head. And if I do, move it very slow. And I'm a pretty cautious driver, so I like to check in front of me all the time. Here's to hoping the camera stays on the whole time. I put a fresh battery in it, and I cleared the SD card, so it's got 2.5 hours on it. So. Clever fruit. Taking it to the streets. Oh, she's a spicy one. She's moving all around. Oh, big hug. Where's my big hug? Huh?
Whenever I hug you, you say, my bag is getting red. Square. I'm hot.
You can give me a hug every once in a while. I'll allow it. Yeah, usually I don't like any of the PDA on the bike because it's so hot out. But like right now it's maybe 80 degrees with a cool breeze and I'm not sweating. But when I'm all like super sweaty and humid, the last thing I want is like a hug, you know? I'm not a super affectionate guy either. I mean, I can be, but like that's not my, I'm not Mr. Lovey-Dovey. It's just part of who I am. That type of guy. Udon and curry. Booyah is pretty popular here. It's always a fun time to play across the road. Roundabouts are actually pretty simple. They seem really intense on camera, but I mean, do you see me looking stressed right now? That was no big deal. There's a bunch of them. We're going to be taking a bunch of them. 2 more, I think. I need an oil change now. I waited too long. Charlie. So this bike, it needs an oil change every 1,000 kilometers. Like on the head. You can sometimes get like 1,500, but then you're going to be pulling off some dirty, smelly oil. Yeah, we shot that one, didn't we? Zoc Street Coffee. Another couple, another family. Very common to see 3 to 4 on a motorbike, no problem. Usually mom, dad, and their kids in the middle. Up front that time. I would opt for the kid in the middle option because if we're getting an impact, at least there's some, you know, cushioning. With the kid up front like that, it just takes one mistake and that kid's bashed out his 2 front teeth. Or worse yet, getting some kind of concussion when he's young. And I would always make sure my kid has a helmet on. But I would ride with my kid on the motorbike here. I wouldn't need to get a car, like, my kid's more important than everyone else's. I have to get a car and put it in a car. My precious little baby. If the Vietnamese can do it, I can do it. That's how I look at it. And a car just is a poor investment. It seems like a stupid investment here. You're paying 3 times more for it. Why do I want to pay $60,000 for a Kia? Are you kidding me? You can get a Swift. I think the Suzuki Swift is like 30, 35. If you want to know car prices, they're all in my car show video. Every price with taxes out the door is listed. So just check that video. Winnie likes to go right here. I usually go straight here. We'll go the Winnie way. But I tend to go left here. A little bit more content anyways. Oh, you get going, you go. You're in such a hurry, taxi guy. Yeah, there's almost no point to taking it this way because all you do is take a left and then reconnect to that road I just wide off. But why not? We got a walking vlog coming up in this area coming up. We got a lot of vlogs coming up. Shot a lot of stuff this week. I think there's 12 videos, 14 videos edited in the pipeline. So yeah. I thought that flower market video was pretty cool, man. I guess I'll try interacting with the locals more, but I mean, I kind of do try. They don't know any English, so it's like, it doesn't go anywhere. So, here's the bobber and weavers. This is the hospital here. You have to be like, if you want to drive like a Vietnamese, you have to trust that somebody's not going to do stuff. You have to just have a complete belief and trust in everyone driving around you, which is why I don't like it. And now we're back on the same road. Got a nice little pocket here. Here's a Honda dealer. I think we walked by a Kawasaki dealer with this 650, and I think it even had an H2 in it. I think the H2 was 100,000, maybe 120. I saw a Ducati Panigale the other day, the $100,000 one. So here that means it's got to cost 200, 300,000. Crazy. Why would you drive a Panigale Ducati? Had a Krapovich exhaust, had a bunch of mods too. You see a lot of BMW S1000 RRs here too. Kind of older ones, I think 2010. There's a DJ. Going to DJ some little gig for less than 100K an hour. That's why it's so competitive to DJ here. Doesn't pay shit. Halo, there's another Halo. Oh, cool. Halo has PS5s in stock. We've already covered that. I think the Halo by my house is a little better though. Alright. I like the Halo by my house. I think it's bigger. It's got more stuff. Oh yeah, tomorrow will be good. I'm just going to try not to talk that much tomorrow and feel my voice. If there's anything I should drink for my voice that you know about that I can get here, let me know in the comment section. What is this shit? Going for it. Comment section is becoming very useful. Thank you guys. Thanks to Win for hooking it up on the wall mount for the poster. They work very well. Albeit they're a little difficult to get level up with that system, but I got it done. No holes in the wall, posters hanging. Those strips can hold up to like 7 kgs too, which is quite a bit. Hitting some congestion right now, but we got a stoplight to wait at now. We got 10 more minutes. Take a little break here. We got 30 seconds. Huh? Yeah, why? Is it? It should last for 40 minutes. This battery. Both the Sonys only can shoot 4K on one battery for about 40. Sometimes I get 52 minutes out of the ZV-1 if I never turn it off. If I shoot continuous. No. Because you buy so much crap. I told you, no more buying things. You go to the spa, they do the skincare. I think I know where I'm at. There should be a, what's the Philippine Jollibee right up here. Yeah, there it is. Going for a nice joyride now, guys. I'm thinking about for Patreon as well as the podcast every week, as well as bonus content. The last bonus content was getting Win-Win drunk. People seem to like it. Is now that I got my DJ equipment up, is to just do like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 20-minute Moto vlogs without me talking, and then applying a DJ mix to it. Because I won't be able to upload that to, or post it on YouTube. It'll get copyright claimed all over it. And a lot of the songs I'll use, will be owned by someone. So, that'll be out. But just an idea, just a thought. Really burning the candle at both ends now. You know, if I still had Twitch, guys, it would be very hard for me to do both. I'm almost, now that I've done them both, and I did them both at the same time, one suffers because you can't focus all the way on one. You kind of have to choose, in my opinion. This is coming from experience. And for me, I'd pick YouTube because it was less toxic than Twitch was. Although Twitch was great. I mean, a lot of you OG Twitch guys are on here watching my YouTube. I would love to really start live streaming again on YouTube, but it's just, I would have no time at all to do anything. It's all, the way I live stream, the way I IRL is, you know, 5-8 hours a day, you know, out and about. So like, I would have no, you know, life anymore. I'm turning to it. A little hand thing. She's very worried. There's a family of 4 right there. There you go. You can't let cars boss you around here either. Cars think they're the greatest thing in the world since sliced bread here. And if you let them think that way, no. Fuck the cars here. They're the worst drivers here. They do whatever the hell they want. They've never taken a real driving class, so they think that they drive it just like the motorbike. I kid you not. You'll even see some of these car drivers drive in the motorbike lane everywhere, like, and drive exactly how they would on their motorbike. There just needs to be a complete reform on driving, but there's no need to get off on that tangent. We've heard me go down that path before. It'll come eventually, and like I said, I think they'll just get rid of motorbikes outright here, and who knows, 15, 20 years, depends on how fast things move, how quick things change. They're so ridiculous on their subway. They've lost funding for it again. Now it's not even, they're not even projecting line 1 to be done by like the end of the year. Now they're talking maybe next year. So it's just, there's gotta be so much corruption going on with this subway. I wanna really know what the real deal is. How can't you finish a subway? The thing's been in construction for fucking 12 years. What the hell, man? It should have been done, the whole thing. It's a real odd flex that, you know, it's taking so long. And now another concrete pad is cracked. So more cracking in a subway that hasn't even been used. How do you have cracking already? And they're so vague about it. Like the news doesn't want to write it up bad. They're like, it's like a bunch of kilos too light. Like, I can't remember how many kilos it's off of, but it's supposed to be this certain weight kilo, and it's like 30% off of what it's supposed to kilo at. So, a bit sad. I would love to have the subway. I would personally take it pretty much everywhere if I had the option to take it everywhere. Unfortunately, you know, they just haven't finished it yet, and they're not in any hurry to get it done. And now they lost funding for all the other lines. I think just line 1 is the only one that they still have funding for. One day I'll just research the subway and figure out all the information I can on it. Shell gas station thing here. Huh. Maybe they have some kind of office here to try to get into the market. Or maybe they own one of the markets here and just rebranded it under a Fiat company. I don't know. I'm not a gas expert. By the way, I'm not an expert in anything. I've never claimed to be. So, yeah. How do you like that? We're almost home. We got about 4 minutes. I thought that was a pretty good vlog. Pretty good moto vlog. I think the dialogue was pretty much on point. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And make a comment if you want. I sound like a robot now. You know, I used to be against asking for that stuff, but now I see why. You get more results when you ask for something. Wow, crazy, right? And yeah, I want the channel to start to grow faster, so I'm gonna ask for that all the time. It's not that hard to like a video if you like it. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. I don't think I ever dislike anyone's video. If I don't like a video, I just move on to the next video. The whole dislike thing, I think, is kind of almost pointless. It almost shouldn't even exist. It doesn't really do anything good, in my opinion. I don't see the need for it. I like how, like, on someone's comment, people can thumbs up it, but when they thumbs down it doesn't show the thumbs down. That's an odd thing, but on the video it shows you up and down. Weird. This taxi driver wants to get in front of me so bad, but I am staying still like a wall of China, dude. He ain't getting past me. This guy's crazy. Such a hurry. Nice try. Try it next time and I'll do the same thing. Not like I'm gonna zip past you up here anyways. Never do it inside with the truck. Always wait. Try not to do it inside with the car either. That's up to you. I try to get past trucks. I just try to get away from them. Those box truck guys are some of the worst drivers in Vietnam as well. They don't care. They don't service their vehicles properly, so they're prone to like brake failures and then smashing into you. I'm not into that, so I just try to stay away from them. And I try to watch my rear view mirrors when I'm sitting at a light in case a bus loses its brakes or a truck or something like that. The semi-drivers are even worse. Don't even get me started on that. I had to deal with that shit on way back from Kung Tao. Take a left up here, and then we're back. We got 11 seconds. Let's do the outro. I got 5 seconds. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.